All right, now we're
This
doing
is
pork tenderloin. And it looks like a salamander or something. Looks pretty gross. But you have to trim the fat off. What kind of pork tenderloin is this?
It's pork tenderloin is pork tenderloin.
Okay, just pork tenderloin.
Yes.
And what would you say the size of this pork tenderloin is?
This is probably at least 12 ounces.
Okay.
It comes in a package of 2, but I cooked one already, so this is only 1. I usually do 2 at a time.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't feel like breading that much.
Grandma said this is really hard to make, and I'll probably never
It's a pain.
do it.
It's not hard.
Not hard, but a pain. But now then you gotta slice it.
And trim it. And a little bit of fat, it wouldn't matter because it breaks down when you're cooking it.
Mm-hmm. It melts off, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I have to get some more of that off. Because the knife, I don't have good knives.
Well, I got a knife sharpener. I love it.
I have a knife. Do you have an electric one?
No, I just have a one that you do real quick before.
Me too. I'll show you mine.
Okay, and you have to see these dogs right here. They're so funny. They're all sitting here watching.
Oh, they're hoping I'm going to drop it.
Yeah. Sugar, pepper, and Diesel.
Oh, Diesel, too.
Yeah.
I forget about Diesel because he could jump up here.
He doesn't, though.
Hmm?
He doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I have one of those.
Is this something like
Yep, you do one side and then you do the other.
This one, this knife is, I really like for that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, cut this off. And this, you just get under. And,
Trim it.
yeah, you don't want to do too much because then you waste the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that knife sharpened really nice.
Oh, good.
This is a little frozen yet, which is good.
Oh, it's good?
Well, I mean, I'm glad it's a little frozen.
For when you cut it, it's easier to cut?
Oh, it is easier to cut when it's frozen. And I don't pound it down like I used to.
Oh.
Because I'll show you when you bread it.
Okay. How long have you been making pork tenderloin?
Probably most of my married life because George's grandpa's mom made it all the time. And everybody liked it. And when the kids were growing up, this was their favorite meat, and I still think it's Randy and Jeff's favorite meat. Breaded pork tenderloin.
Very good. So then you would have been married 58 years this year?
It would have been, well, 1953.
53? Yeah. 58 years. So that's a long time. So you know what you're doing with this pork tenderloin.
Well, my mother-in-law used to, she had it thick pieces. The pieces were probably thicker than this, and they were big. You know, they package things different now. For one thing, meat was not packaged when we were.
Right, you just went to the butcher and they put it in the paper.
Or even at A&P. At a chain store, you just went and told them what you wanted, and they took it out of the case. So nothing was packaged at all.
All right, there's our plate.
She had an electric stove.
And
her back left burner wasn't a burner. It had a pot about this big and this deep, and she would fry breaded pork tenderloin. And she would get it all browned and cook it, and then she would throw it in that container. And it was like a simmer pot.
yeah.
Because when you start eating this pork tenderloin, 1 and 2 pieces isn't enough.
I know, you have to have a lot.
So by hers being bigger, It was more filling
Uh-huh.
than mine.
Yeah, but then she still had to get the same amount of meat.
Well,
No.
she probably got more meat than mine.
Yeah.
Pork tenderloin is expensive, but you can get it on sale for like, I think this was $2.99 a pound. Otherwise, it's $5.99 a pound.
Oh, that is expensive.
This package had 2 of those, and it was 7 something, I think.
Uh-huh.
If it wasn't on sale, it would have been 12 something.
Okay, so,
So I only buy it when it's on sale.
yeah. $2.99 a pound. Okay, I have to remember that.
That's still wet. You could turn that off periodically.
I do. I just...
Oh, okay. Okay. I have a certain dish that
It's the purple one.
it's the purple one.
I remember the purple one.
We use that for popcorn and pork tenderloin.
Uh-huh. The purple infamous dish. Eggs.
2 eggs.
2 eggs.
When I do more, I use 3 eggs.
Yeah.
I hear that seasoned salt
Uh-huh.
and pepper
In with the eggs?
in with the eggs.
Okay.
And you beat the heck out of this. And you don't measure.
No.
It doesn't matter.
I never measure when I use seasoned salt either. Ooh, that's a lot, though. That's more than I would have thought to do, so that's good that I know.
It's really not just salt because it's got other stuff in it.
Sure.
You know. Pepper, I use a lot, and yet my meat never tastes
No, it doesn't.
peppery.
Uh-huh.
So, see, some sticks to the side and it goes to the bottom.
Yeah.
Now the breading. And these are cracker crumbs that I put in my food processor. Soda cracker.
Grandma always has cracker crumbs available
Yes,
for moments like these.
yes. When I have time, I think, oh, I will do some crackers.
Uh-huh. Soda crackers are like saltines, right? That's
Yes.
what they are?
Yes.
Okay. She has to get her
Trying to get a
station.
little organized.
Yeah, you got to
here.
get your station ready.
Yes. My hands are clean. I've washed
Yes.
them many, many times.
Yes. We have witnessed that. Don't worry.
And I don't pound it down hard because I don't want them flat like I used to.
Uh-huh.
And your hands get very messy, so sometimes I stop and wash my hands because I don't like the feel.
Uh-huh.
But you flip it twice.
Yeah, those are nice and coated.
Yep. You don't have, you can shut that off, then you don't have to wait for as long as you see how one is done.
Uh-huh.
You know, I don't know how much video you have there.
I have unlimited. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I don't know if that's
I know you want me to shut it off.
Yes.
Last time I tricked you and I told you I did. And I didn't.
I told Phyllis, I said, I hadn't combed my hair, I had no makeup on.
You're not even in it. You look nice. You look nice today too.
Well, I put makeup on today.
And you have your
Didn't do my hair.
what is your Grandma's Love's sweatshirt on? Grandma's Love grows forever. You did that on purpose because I always say you cook with love,
Oh,
right?
well, you're very sweet.
Diesel's over there wanting some food.
Diesel?
Yeah, he said, "Mom, give me some food. Give me some more Tenderloin."
This really isn't very much, so you're going to think, oh, why is it such a pain? But when you have, actually, this was a smaller package, because I bought the smallest package I could. And then when I came home, I thought, oh, I'm going to freeze it individually.
That's a lot though. Like that would be plenty for Patrick. If
Yeah.
you know, I were to buy it.
Would be, you know where I've seen it. I haven't been there in a couple of years, but Sam's Club has a real good price on, or used to have a real good price on pork tenderloin.
Oh,
So
yeah, I'll have to look.
you can look, and you can also package it once you get home, because it's a big, a bigger package.
Right, you split it up.
Mhm.
Hi, Diesel. What you doing? Hi. Oh, you're so tired. You're gonna lay in the middle of the floor, and we're gonna trip on you. There you go.
These eggs from Myers were very large. I probably should have used the ones from Strax.
Oh.
One would not have been enough. It looks like it would have
Uh-huh.
been. You want to just show him that wax paper thing in the magazine rack.
Let's start in the dogs. See what I got here? I got the paper towel holder. Girls, you be quiet. Grandma said. Okay, go girls. Diesel doesn't like this either. Diesel, you be a good boy. Tits. Good boy. Girls, shh. Okay, go back in the kitchen with Grandma. So what did Phyllis say about... Let's see if this phone is for us. Nope. Okay, so what did Phyllis say about the filming, the cooking lessons?
I just told her, I said I couldn't believe that you had done it. I said, I just said what I said, told you. I didn't put makeup on or anything.
Uh-huh.
She was...
Mail.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was one that used to cook a lot, because she had 5 kids.
Uh-huh.
And as they got a little older, they were all still home. She did a lot in the crock pot,
Yeah.
because she didn't work at the time. But that was kind of new then. You figure Mark is Uncle Jeff's age. They went to school together. Mark was in high school yet, so that was the new thing. That was that 40 years ago.
Yeah.
And she said the kids were getting kind of tired of the crock pot.
Oh. Yeah, Patrick gets a little... He's like, another roast, but only because
Well, it's hard for you.
It's the same, yeah.
And once you come home from work,
I can't cook
you
for...
don't feel like cooking. I had to when I was working, because Grandpa was here.
Yeah.
Okay, you can shut it off now while I clean
Okay.
up.